Hello, my name is Maximilian Christoph, and I will be presenting my water sustainability report and portfolio, going over the key characteristics of personal water use, food water footprint, water carrying experience and reflection, where we carried a gallon of water for 10 hours a day for multiple days, and our water sustainability comparison and reflection compared to the world's averages. This report aims to highlight the different activities that we've done throughout the year in our different modules. This is done by analyzing my current water uses and those throughout the world to better understand the importance of water consumption. People are using more and more water every day and creating plummeted consumption rates. You can see this by my daily average of water consumption through personal water log, the amount of water I consume through my diet, as well as comparing these to national and international averages. We'll also be talking about the struggles that others face, like Aisha, who has traveled hours daily just to have access to water. Showing this is my personal water use log. As you can see, I'm averaging around 47.87 gallons per day between my day 1 and day 2 totals. Most of my gallons come from showering, bathing, flushing the toilet, and just brushing my teeth in general. The things that I saw that were most fascinating was the amount of water that I used just for watering my plants. Alone, in the 15 minutes it took 45 gallons of water, and this happened multiple days. This accounts for a lot of water use that we see in everyday problems. My food water footprint. This is something that interests me to no end, with the fact that I overconsume 827 gallons just in my diet alone, and overconsuming 650 gallons in transportation. I usually have a daily water consumption around 68 gallons per day, which is fairly high, but everything totaled, it equals more than 1,500 total water consumed daily. This just goes to show the importance of how much water you use and allowing yourself to see the exact number of how much you're using. One of the modules that will surely stick with me for the rest of my life was our water carrying experience. This is when we took a 1-gallon water jug and carried it around for around 6 hours a day. I personally had carried it around for 10 hours since I was extremely busy the 2 days that we ended up doing this. And it made me realize exactly how troubling it is for some people to get access to daily water. For families like Aisha, who has to travel more than 8 hours a day just to access water for her and her family. It blows my mind, the perspective that this gave me. And it just shows you how easy it is for us to get water and how hard it is for those others that are suffering to get just the help they need to have access to this water. When looking at the comparison of my daily water intake, you can see that 1,500 gallons a day is actually just around there in average. It coincides with the daily average footprint for the class before us and people that are coming in around the corner. We find that we personally are using less and less water as we get more into the irrigation systems that help us sustain and reuse more of the water that we have and keeping the water on the lawn instead of wasting it. I found that personally, I use a lot more water showering than I do anything else, and I take long enough showers to where that actually truly matters. With each minute in the shower accounting for around 5 gallons of water, this is a crucial step for keeping the water balance low. My water footprint was actually quite low at about 1,000 gallons less than average. And if you live in Brazil or Botswana and 5 other countries that are around that average, that is more or less where I reside. Thinking about this assignment, it really made me put firsthand understanding on the activities like doing dishes, bathing, watering the plants, and just consuming water on a daily lifestyle to really make a difference on how much water we're actually using. The living expenses are part of everyday world, and it's thought of being a waste of water too. We don't want to waste the water that we have, so there's no reason to overuse it. In summary, after looking at all the statistics, you can see firsthand the problems we face as a society with water consumption. I alone account for 1,500 gallons of water use in my daily activities, which is 1,000 less than average. That means that there's a lot more people using and consuming a lot more than me. These modules have showed me the importance of not wasting such important research as water. Water needs to be treated as a limited resource. Otherwise, our resources will become limited. This is my reference page, and I hope you guys enjoyed my portfolio.